it doesn't matter to me how you develop it. It doesn't matter to me what direction you go. Good choice. That power walk is really a little bit of her nerves, and it's sometimes better for her to just settle. Good. You're just going to hold on to her a little bit if she walks out from underneath you. You know, there's really no harm in repeating a transition. You kind of can't go wrong with it. Yeah, because some of this, too, is she needs to respect you. You're awful nice to her. She can try hard for you. Good. Now, keep your leg on. When you go forward, you're shortening just a little bit. They're a hair long, so that when she does start forward, it puts you at a disadvantage. It's not so much more hold of her. Good. Very nice. Take that right a little stronger. Tell her the same. Yeah, she has to look there. It's not optional. And if you don't feel her make contact with your left rein when you do that, it's not enough. It's another way to think of it on this more difficult side. So if you take the right and she doesn't feel your left hand, take it, turn her head a little more right. Ah, that's better. And then as soon as she does, you can release her slowly. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, you get to own both those. Really good. Now, bend her before the turn. And if she comes with bend, if she insists on falling in, then you're going to bump her. But you're going to get her bent first. Good. Yes. All right. Good job. I don't mind the mistakes when I can see her correcting. You know, it's fine. That's what training's all about. It's messy. But what I really watch with her is I can see your aids sometimes, and she very, very politely says, sorry, I can't hear you right now. And in this tactful way, you have to be tactful with it. You need to make your point and say, not all right. I tell you, you must do it. Good. Because you're far enough along now, and this is really, she's not afraid of you. Being a little bit of a bully. Alrighty. So that, to me, is kind of close enough. So let's get her going a little bit so we don't make her too crazy and walk. Yeah, too bad. Good for you. And then go to it quickly. Yeah. And that I would make her go, because it's a little bit like with Vern's horse. Even if the first part is sloppy, she's not allowed to because she's not cantering today. Then you can come back and neaten it up. Okay, we get to do fun stuff with this too. All right, as you're coming around the circle, stay really rhythmical, because you've got a beautiful rhythm on her now. And at different spots, start to collect it more and more to where you think you might be able to canter on the spot for a stride or two. That's not going to happen today, but that's where we're going to teach her what she's got. You know, so carefully, you're going to think with 2 reins, 2 seat bones, rock her back a little, back a little, back a little, and then let her go. Even it doesn't need to be a big change because we probably won't get a big change today, but by the end of next week you might. And she doesn't need to hold it long. You're just basically, it's all going the same direction for her now, is to get her to do more and more off her hind legs and keep that tighter package so she doesn't, you know, she's honest to go, but she generally, she'll lose her balance and pull herself along. So we're going to say, try this a little bit. But it's a rocking motion, and in canter, the timing is kind of split second. So if she trots by accident, I think with her I would walk and canter off. I don't think I'd go back right up. And my thinking with it is that if she trots right off, it's too easy for her to bounce down into your rein and be out of balance anyway. We really don't want that canter anymore. So you prepare it, and when you're ready, have at it. Gotta have an opinion. All right, so you're going to find your bass rhythm. So it's that step. Yeah, that was good. Any longer than that, I would stop her. Okay? I think then step, 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 step. Rattle the right rein a little bit. Get a response there on the right. Good. Okay. So both reins, every time she, in a normal progression, bobs down a bit, you're going to think half up, up, up. Slow your seat down a little bit. That's the idea. Good. Slow your seat down again a little bit. I would bring her back there because you got her to go. And bring her back sharply and canter quick, right there. Good. Because what happened there, she fell off her haunches. I didn't mind that, but when you pushed her back, she pulled you right out of the pack. All right, so now collect it right away. Good. There. No faster. No faster. If you know you can't hold it, walk and reward her. really what I mean is collected. But you're going to see, it's a funny way to think of it. See how slowly you can canter. Good. Good. That's it. So you're going for air time. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, good. I don't mind the mistake. I mind that she grabs a bit and keeps going. All right, so that's how you're going to tell the difference. Okay? Good. Now take a little half halt. Good. And again, there. Bring her back. Now that I wouldn't go that way. You're past that. And it's that mostly because then you're right back to her running. And you don't need to kill her for that, but you need to say, no, I want you to start uphill, not downhill. And it's a calm, quiet correction. You're getting good departs now. Most of them are good from the walk, and then you're going to get your best chance to get your canter. So if you think of the walk depart as a little in slow-mo, see how slowly you can get that first step to happen. When you're first introducing this, it's a lot better if you can start with the slower canter. It's easier. As she gets more adept at it and your timing gets better, it's not quite as hard. But fool around with that idea. You want a prompt response, but how slowly, how long can you drag that first step out? Good. Her ears are twitching. She's thinking. All right. Take your time. Now don't go any faster. That's even better. That's all right. And that was smart because she didn't go downhill. So if you get one quality circle, walk in from order because she has no clue what we're talking about. That's better. Feel the difference now? Right. I would walk there for a minute and pet her. Good. Yeah, exactly. And it's the same principle. If you know you're losing her, don't wait till she breaks because she's not computing the two. But it's that more collected, and pretty soon you're going to be able to canter. It's buoyant. It's not slow as ground down, but you can feel that. So you're going for more hang time this way, less that way. Let her walk the other direction. We'll let her catch her breath for a second and then have at it again. And her canter quality improves hugely that way. And, you know, even if you're going to show her at training level, that's how I would show her in grit. I wouldn't. Yeah, why not? And, the current, the way it is anyway these days in the show ring, 3/4 of the training level horses that come out look like they're going at 4th level, so no harm, no foul. But she's capable of a lot more right now. All right, so let's start her up again. I like that better for her. She just seems to come to herself better. I can certainly be respectful of her energy. I like that. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think with these kind of horses, no, we're not doing them. Come to line up and get the ribbon and rein back. Good. But they're legitimate questions. You know, none of this is naughty. It's just simply her saying, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Good. Be sure she's looking that the left rein isn't loose, because if that left rein is loose, she has to pull right because she has no left support. Got to have a similar, it could be softer than your inner, absolutely, but not only the right rein and no left. So keep that in mind, because in collecting the canter, that's really important. Good. Very nice. And you kind of, again, it's sophisticating your riding. Fight the urge to have her go longer and lower. She doesn't need to. She can stretch, but this is her new working frame. Yeah, good. Good idea. Keep your collection. Make sure you have the controls on that circle. Or the language, better way to say that. Yeah, good. Yeah. Really nice. She's allowed to mistake, you know, so don't worry about that. When you feel the moment for the depart, have at it. Yeah. Now find the right rein, straighten that neck. There, don't go faster. Don't go faster. Yeah, and you feel what's going on better, I think, on this side. You know, she just snatch the rein and say, okay, drop. But you've got, on this side, it may be harder to get to, but you've got a little better rhythm. Take a lot of that bend out of her neck. But it's a rhythmical feel on your right rein. Now, 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 now. That's the idea. Right rein, now, 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 now. timing. Then she doesn't get your arm. Now, 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 now. Got it. You point her left, she's looking at me. In other words, you have to point her a little bit with it. But it's that feeling, yeah, close open, close open, close open. And she got nice and collected. Really good. All right, that's miscommunication. That's not important. Good. That I'm not going to split hairs with. So you're going to, on the outside, close open, and when you close, you really need to feel that neck straighten, otherwise she didn't hear you. There. Good. Now knowing that, when you close the right rein, have your right leg close. Good. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you don't have to be so thrilled she's going that she says, keep up with me. Well done. She breaks, she breaks. And walk right there abruptly. Canter off pretty quick. Good. Feel the right, go. Oh, that's all right. Bring her back quick and go. So you're going to say, no, I don't want to take 10 strides to get you back. Now test the half halt, even though you don't need it. Test it, and that's another important aspect of this. Test it when you don't need it. So it's not just an emergency thing. Good. Stronger. Whoa, whoa. Sorry. When she finishes that trot, she, again, will do a little out of the back, stronger, walk. And then canter as fast as you can. So it's no break in the programming task within prep, but you know what I mean there, so that she's not thinking, okay, I can pull harder, now I get a break. Check that half halt again. Good girl. Check it again. Yep. Much better. No quicker. Good job. That's the idea. Yeah, that I would live with. That was correct, because she didn't get too far out of alignment. Uphill, back a little stronger here because she kind of buried herself. Whoa, mean it. Yeah, mean it again. You really mean it. And if she won't whoa, then walk it. Yeah, if you're half halting and you feel like she's just going, no, keep up, walk quietly, canter off again. Good. Good. All right, now take a little half halt before she gets ahead of steam. Good. That's the idea. And just like the other side, a quality walk right there. Get her off again. She's just used to kind of, good. It's all right, don't get discouraged. Yes. And now ride that circle right away again with that same half halt. Whoa. It's her problem, it's not your problem. She says, if you don't let me run, I don't want to play. Well, too bad for her. She can play. Good. You're not going to let her run. She's a very clever horse, and she's a lot better than she lets on. You're not going to break her. There, see what I mean? Make your point. I don't want you to be mean to her, but I also don't want her to be mean to you. Half halt, now. And then walk and pet her. So the walk can be a reward, because that time I still would like her to come under, but I could see her respond. The other time she just said, no, this is the only way I'm going to do it. Well, we're not doing that anymore. A year ago, maybe. But you're way past that. And then for her also, she's going to relax a lot more when she feels like she's not flying around. I mean, I know that's her, not you, but on the other hand, they're horses. They're not as smart as we'd like them to be. And you can feel from there. Now that's the canter. You can work on counter canter where you collect her so you don't feel like she's running around. You're trying to. I would rather you get, for example, when you're working on her, one quality circle in collection and walk. I don't care how long you can keep it right now, but she's yours when